Good morning. Myself, Dr. Raju Gadpale, and today's topic is Plasmid Vector pBR322. The Plasmid Vector pBR322 is used for cloning in routine procedures in laboratories all over the world. Let us see in detail what is pBR322. pBR322 is a plasmid vector where P stands for plasmid origin. 322 is the number or sequence number given to this particular plasmid, and BR stands for Bolivar and Rodriguez. This is one of the first widely used E. coli cloning vector. This was synthesized in 1977 in University of California, San Francisco. There are few characteristics of this particular E. coli cloning vector. The features are an origin of replication or ORI. Second, the antibiotic resistance conferring genes against two different antibiotics. One is ampicillin and another one is tetracycline. Then there are unique recognition sequences for restriction enzymes. For example, EcoR1, HIND3, BAMH1, etc. The size of PBR322 is 4361 base pairs. Now let us see how this plasmid vector is used for the cloning purpose. The two antibiotic resistance genes possess unique cloning sites for the insertion of DNA fragment. Now opening of the plasmid with restriction enzyme and inserting a compatibly DNA fragment cut with the same restriction enzyme and sealed by DNA ligase, thus inactivates one of the resistance gene. Now, when this recombinant plasmid vector is transferred to an E. coli host cell, which is devoid of the resistance genes against ampicillin and tetracycline, this plasmid confers the resistance to the organism. When the externally used DNA molecule or DNA fragment is inserted into one of the two antibiotic resistant gene, that character or that resistance against the antibiotic is lost. Thus, the organism can be selectively grown onto the antibiotic plate to know whether the plasmid is a recombinant, means the externally used DNA is cloned and sealed inside the plasmid. Now there are several features of the unique cloning sites, whereas the traditionally or selectively used some of the enzyme sites for restriction cutting or restriction digestion are EcoR1, HIND3, EcoRB, BAMH1, SAL1, PST1, NBE1,